What's up? What's up? What's up? It's week 7 of the college football season, and you're listening to the Two Brothers and Couch Potato podcast. So, let's get into it, okay?
Here we are. We got 2 ranked games tonight.
Let's get into it. It's
Tonight?
Friday.
It is Friday.
Friday. October. What's the date? October the 11th?
Sure. Yeah, no, it is.
No, I was just making sure because isn't Jonathan's birthday tomorrow, Matthew?
Or isn't it today?
He's the 12th, and you're the 14th. Yeah, so
Isn't it today in China, though?
I don't know. As long as I hit it on the day in America, we're good.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. I just had to remember.
2 ranked games tonight.
All right, so let's get to it. A lot of games to get through. Again, it's conference play big time now, and also what? Don't the college rankings come out next week? The week 8, or is it week 7?
Teams already ranked.
No. For the college football playoff.
Oh yeah, 8 I think.
8, yeah. So this is a huge week.
Oh yeah, these are a lot of big games.
So
a lot of big games.
This is pretty much gonna be the step to take to where you want to see you're at in the college football playoff ranking.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Friday, October the 11th. So let's get into it. Excuse me. We got a ranked game starting out with Virginia at Miami. Miami is actually the favorite. People are calling this a rat game.
Yeah,
But Virginia did get spanked by Notre Dame, and it sucks because when you get spanked, all you want to do is play. I believe they had a week off, right?
Yeah.
They had a week off, so.
Yeah, and like I was telling you guys earlier, since 2015, ranked teams that are underdogs on the road are 5-15, I believe, since 2015. And I'm kind of still feeling that trend rolling in tonight. So that's where I'm going to start off. Miami -2.5. I think they cover that. I think they win by at least a field goal. That's where I'm sitting at that. I'm going to go with that.
Honestly, Virginia's really, before the Notre Dame game, they didn't play anyone.
No.
And they got, and if you look at the score, it's 35-20, but, I mean, that score doesn't say anything. They got those cookie points at the end.
Yeah.
When Notre Dame kind of took the gas off.
Late points.
I like Miami here at home. I know it's a rat game, but I'm going to bite.
The U. Yep.
I love the U.
The U.
I don't think this is the right coach to get them back into it. I think he's fired it either this year or next year.
Next year, they'll give him the season.
But, they'll give him a season recruit.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not the coach to do it.
I agree, but at 2.5, I think Miami wins this game at home. So I don't think Virginia's quarterback is that good. 8 touchdowns to 6 picks. You know, it's not good. It's not good. Miami's defense isn't horrible as long as they can wrap up and tackle. What you got over there, Sunshine?
This is why you got to stop listening to these two, because they're terrible at what they do. Virginia scored 3 points in that second half of the Notre Dame game, if you recall correctly, so they didn't get garbage points, if you recall correctly. They actually played pretty well, if you recall correctly. I'm the hottest out of the 3 of us on this show.
It's true.
32-18. Miami stinks. I picked Virginia Tech at +14 last week. That was me. You two loved Miami for God knows what reason. So this week...
It's all about the U.
Oh, God.
The U.
Virginia, take the +2.5 because they're going to win money line. Take it to the bank.
Wow. Money line pick right off the first game. All right.
Money line.
I might have to just throw money on it just because he said it. If they lose, I'll just
That's
go kick
his fault.
ass.
Yeah, it's his fault.
It's not my fault.
I'll literally just go downstairs and kick his ass.
Because we listened to the podcast, that would be on you.
Yeah, I'm listening to the podcast.
I'm not usually listening to me.
I think in the end, my record's the best. It's just that you're not supposed
it's
to listen to my
definitely not.
locks.
Yeah, just don't listen
Don't
to
listen
the
to my locks, but everything else listen to.
But they're locks.
All right, this is another... I don't know how this happened, but Colorado's traveling to Oregon. Night game in the Pac-12 on a Friday night, what we're used to. Oregon's a 21-point favorite here.
Colorado stinks.
But that's 21 points.
Justin Herbert throws for 4 touchdowns.
That's like crazy.
It is a lot of points. I wouldn't touch it. That is a lot of points. But I don't think Colorado is that good.
Oregon was 3 touchdown... weren't they 2 touchdown favorites against Cal last week? Let me look.
Yes, they were.
Yep, they were. And they only won by 10.
10.
Stanford, they only won by... they covered, but they were 13.5-point favorites there. They did cover there. But Stanford sucks.
Stanford's horrible.
So...
Stanford beat Washington last week.
They're still horrible.
They still suck.
Just saying.
Washington sucks.
They beat a ranked
The only
team.
chance for the Pac-12 to do anything this year is Utah. and they're 14th.
Utah screwed me a couple weeks ago.
But yeah, Colorado has a couple bad losses. They lost to Arizona, and they lost to Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't see them winning by 22
Oh,
here.
that was one of your locks, Colorado over Air Force.
We're gonna trim that part. Of
Yeah,
this.
we have to. Just trim out your lock segment every time.
But anyway,
That's a lot of points. They definitely win. There's no question.
I'm gonna take Colorado on this. I'm gonna put some. I think I'll throw 10 on it. $10,000.
Yeah, you wish, buddy.
Would be nice.
That would be nice, right?
So you want to hear a real lock? Or not a lock, but you want to
Let's
hear
hear
real?
this. Let's get. Okay, all right.
So don't take
Hold on.
Colorado.
Hold on, let me get my pen ready. I gotta lick it.
I'm not gonna. It's not my lock.
Let's
but-
go.
It's not my lock, but you want to hear a real bet? I took Arizona +5 or 4, whatever it was last week. They won and money line, so you gotta.
You didn't put money on it.
On Arizona, Colorado, yes I
Send
did.
me the money line pick.
I'll have to go through it.
Okay, I'll wait.
And then I'm taking the -21
That's outrageous.
because
I think-
Oregon's gonna win by
I think it moved
24.
I think it moved to 22.
It is at 22.
Well, I got it at 21
I know.
written down.
Oh, by the way, real quick before we go any farther, all of our stuff comes from FanDuel Sportsbook app. So don't get mad that your bookie's giving you a different number.
That's true.
All right, it's all coming from the app. So suck it. Let's go.
It is at 22 now, but I saw it at 21 to start, so I'm taking it at 21.
Still, you think it's 24?
Still 24, it doesn't matter.
22's not a football number. 21 is.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So what happens if they win by 3 touchdowns and they lose because of that 1 point because the line went up? How mad are you gonna be?
Oh, that's
Well,
what
I
the
would
Ravens
push.
last week for me, 3.5.
It's not a football number.
Screwed me.
2.5 would have been a good number for you. 3.5 is hard.
Screwed me.
So you're going with Oregon.
Colorado,
So-
Oregon 21.
So if Colorado covers, do I get to come and beat you?
Why? You're taking Colorado.
What's wrong?
Smells weird.
I sprayed it. All right, let's jump to Saturday. This game's boring. I'm not even going to touch it. FSU travels to Clemson. Florida State sucks. I hope they suck for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, dude. Trevor Lawrence got to figure something out.
I don't care. I hate Florida State. I hope they lose by 50.
I don't think Florida State's going to win. I don't think they'll cover.
They won't win. There's no way.
Yeah, I agree.
They're,
I'm just saying,
they're like
though,
18th quarterback in the last 3
Trevor
years.
Lawrence needs to figure it out, though. He really needs a come-out game.
I swear more quarterbacks have been kicked out of Florida State in the last 6 years than actually played. It's
Yeah,
like crazy.
let's go Jameis looking some W's, huh?
Jameis the Rapist.
Yikes.
Wow. Where do you see FSU? It's not a 12 o'clock game.
No, it's just on my list.
He jumps all over the place.
Really?
It's just how the app was.
From 12.
When I wrote this down, this is what the app showed me. Don't get mad.
Go on this guy.
Get glad.
Trash bags.
Exactly. Trash bag.
Free advertisement there.
Exactly. Pay us. No, I'm kidding. All right. Next one. Wait. Do we make our decisions on FSU Clemson?
Clemson.
Well, clearly.
I
we're
want
gonna
you to
win.
go in order by time.
He is now.
Guess what?
He is now.
That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to start doing.
I like that game right there.
All right, let's move to the next game. We'll actually go in order now. My apologies. Excuse me. South Carolina is traveling to Georgia. Georgia's a 24.5-point favorite.
I like Georgia by the 24.5.
Well, move to 23. I did these.
Oh,
I wrote all
23,
these down on Tuesday. I'm a busy man, so the lines do change sometimes.
I like him at the 23. I think Georgia absolutely rolls South Carolina. They just don't have the pedigree anymore that Georgia has. They don't have the players that Georgia has, and they're not. Georgia's at home. Georgia might win this game by 30.
Oh, man, it scares me, though.
Why?
It's a lot of points.
Nah. Nah, I think they'll be fine. Georgia, I think, will absolutely roll them. Matthew?
They beat Vandy by 24. Beat Tennessee by a lot.
I think it was like 41.
It was 43-14.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might
That's
be the score of
29
this game.
points.
They'll probably win this game by 30.
So they've beaten every team by 20 plus except
Except for
one.
Notre Dame.
So
All right, anyway. So,
I'm gonna go with Georgia. That just
take
changed
the
my mind.
23 and the over. 53 went 3-0 last week on my over-unders.
Nice.
Take it.
I like
The over at
What?
53.
No way.
I went 3-0 on my over-unders last week.
There's no way.
the king.
They only got to 36 last week.
The King.
What do you mean got the 36?
Oh, they beat Tennessee 43-14.
Oh, let's see
King.
which ones I won. Over under TCU Iowa State.
Yep, that was one.
Over
of my locks.
under Michigan State versus Iowa State. And where's the other one? Over under Georgia Tennessee.
Nice.
You took the over of that game?
I took the over.
I like the over. In
I
that
took
too.
the over in TCU game, over in the Georgia game, and the under in Michigan State Ohio State.
I think Georgia alone puts up 42 in this game at least.
And I like the over 53.
Georgia's
Yeah.
home. They're just different at home.
Let me.
Yeah, they're gonna
They
destroy
might put
them.
up 53 on their own.
They're gonna destroy them.
I might throw a couple bucks in there.
I
I don't know,
think-
I'll look at it.
I think that's a good parlay booster.
Let's jump into the next one. Oklahoma traveling to Texas.
Will be a great game.
Red River Shootout, but you can't say that word anymore. It's called the Showdown, unfortunately, now.
I think this is gonna be an awesome game. Awesome noon game.
I really don't like Oklahoma at -11. They can play, but I mean, LSU came in and they didn't take care of Texas by 11. And LSU's really, really good.
LSU is really good.
They're really good, and their defense is not even hitting on all cylinders yet.
No, and that's the thing. Oklahoma's defense.
Is never good.
Yeah, they just put up points.
Oklahoma doesn't know what defense is.
They know what points are.
Yeah, they do.
They know what points are.
I don't know. I have to take Oklahoma. I have to take Texas +11 here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the opposite side of that.
Ooh, I like it.
I think they're gonna get really close to the over under of 75. I think there's gonna be a lot of points scored in this game, but I do think
They
I
went
think
over
they-
75 with LSU.
I think where I'm at with it is I think that there's gonna be either stupid fumble, stupid something, where Oklahoma's gonna capitalize and that's gonna put them over and they're gonna win by 14. I think it's either gonna be a scoop and score
That's a lot of points.
or a pick six. They're gonna be up 7. It's gonna be late, and Ellinger's gonna try to do something that he shouldn't, and he's gonna make the mistake. That's where I'm thinking that is. So for me, I like Oklahoma at the 10.5.
I think Oklahoma's. I think this might go over the 75, but
I-
it's still a lot of points.
It's a lot of points, but
It's
I
a
like.
lot of points.
I think it hits over 75.
I'm just looking at all the pass scores. It's a lot of points.
I think
but-
it hits the over.
I mean,
75.
freaking Texas gave up 31 to West Virginia. They gave up 30 to Oklahoma State. Like, you have to expect that Oklahoma's going to come in and throw up 40.
At minimum,
If those teams are putting up 30,
minimum.
right? It ain't going to be a defensive shootout, I'm telling you that. It's going to be an offensive shootout.
I think Jalen Hurts has a total of 6 touchdowns, 4 in the air, 2 on the ground.
So, that's something to look at.
I
I
like-
like the over.
I like Oklahoma and the over.
I like the over, too. What do you think? Everyone's waiting for you.
Talking to the king, bro, with the over under. I do like Texas at +10.5. I think it will be a 7-point game. But I like the under 75. Oklahoma's defense isn't that bad, and I think you're going to be shocked.
Matthew, they gave up 20 to Kansas.
And what was the second half?
They gave up 14.
Well, they scored a
They
7
gave
in
up
the first.
14 to UCLA.
Damn.
They gave up 14 to South Dakota. They gave up 31 to Houston.
Damn.
And Texas has a better quarterback than Houston.
Was that with Houston's
more
actual
athletes.
Daniel,
quarterback?
Kansas
That was the first game of
scored
the season, remember?
Oh, yeah.
7 in the first
we
3
won a lot of
quarters.
money on that game, too. I won over $30 on that game.
Daniel, Kansas scored 7 in the first 3 quarters. By the end of the third quarter, the game was over.
Doesn't matter.
The backups.
UCLA scored 14.
Backups came in.
UCLA scored 14.
Backups came
UCLA
in.
sucks.
Yeah, and when did they score?
South Dakota scored 14.
They scored in the second and the third quarter. Ooh. Urgh. Shaking in my boots.
All right. Well, hey, 2 different sides. We'll see who wins.
Yeah, I hope you lose. All right, let's
Talking to the
jump
over at King, bro.
Relax there.
3-0 last week. What'd you go? 0-0.
Matthew, literally one day of college basketball, you went 0 for
That's
55.
false. That's definitely
You
not
did
right.
the over for every game we talked about.
That's
You literally
false.
went
I
over.
went even.
You didn't.
Yeah, where's the proof?
It took you 4 weeks to get even.
False.
All right, let's just jump. Michigan -23 at Illinois. Michigan sucks. I like Illinois at home here
Wow, that's a bold statement.
to
No,
cover the
Michigan's
23.
not good.
No, they're terrible.
They're gonna. Illinois is gonna cover the 23.
I think it stays under 49 too.
They are giving up over 400 yards allowed though. They're giving up almost 200 yards on the ground.
Yeah, I think. No, I actually think Michigan covers this.
Oh my god.
I think it's gonna be like a 27-3.
I don't know. Illinois only lost.
Oh my God.
Oh, they gave up. Oh man, they got murdered. by Illinois.
against Minnesota.
They got murdered by Minnesota.
I think Michigan covers this. I don't think they'll have an issue covering this, and
I don't know. They're at Illinois. Illinois at home has not lost by more than what is
They
it?
lost to
4
Eastern
points.
Michigan.
Yeah, but they only lost by 3 points there.
That's a disgrace.
They at home, away they suck. They got murdered by Minnesota. Minnesota's a good team too, by the way.
They're okay.
They're a good team.
They're okay.
But look at Michigan here. The only team they beat badly was Rutgers, and Illinois is definitely better than Rutgers.
Everybody's better than Rutgers.
I'm gonna take the cover on this. Illinois cover.
I don't think they cover. I think the 28-3 is I think what the score is going to be. I don't think
Illinois
Illinois
bad
might
at
not
scoring
score.
points.
Yeah, but Michigan has
Michigan
a good
sucks.
defense. They are bad, but Illinois is worse. So I'm with Michigan on this
I
one.
feel like this being an Army game. Tight score.
Nah, I think Michigan will be fine. Michigan's got to start beating up on these teams they're supposed to beat up on.
But they're not. Shea Patterson in this new form is not doing well.
Yeah.
McCaffrey is clearly a better quarterback in this offense.
Yeah, if Harbaugh wasn't making so much money, he'd be fired because he stinks.
I don't know. At first he did bring a little swagger back, but he ain't gonna bring any more until he beats Ohio State.
Those khaki pants.
Everyone buys them now. Like they literally sell Jordan khaki pants.
Yep.
How old do you have to be?
However old Harbaugh is.
Like unbelievable.
What you got over there?
Princess.
Princess? Who you call Princess? I'm going to have to agree with you, Daniel. I don't see Michigan putting up that many points.
It's weird, right?
I do like the plus 23.
It's unethical.
Michigan is brutal. Their quarterback stinks. Everything
Shea Patterson.
about them is garbage. I don't like them.
I remember when I used to hype that kid up. He actually played better when he's at Ole Miss. He should have stuck it out there.
Sure.
Yeah, I like Illinois plus 23. That's, yeah. I don't like that game, though.
I wouldn't watch it.
All right.
For a 12 o'clock game?
Yeah, that's where it needs to be. 12 o'clock game.
All right. Next game. Memphis. Good old Memphis is heading to Temple. The line had started at 6.5, by the way. It's moved the full 2 points down to -4.5. I still like Memphis in this game.
I like Temple at the link at home. I think this is going to be a statement game for Temple. And I think I wouldn't take the money line, but I think they cover the 4.5. If they lose by a last-second field goal. But I think Temple can actually win this game. I like Temple plus 4.5.
I think Memphis is rolling.
Well,
I think
rolling to what?
I think they're rolling into a big matchup against SMU, a ranked matchup.
SMU's going to slap them around.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. But that's where they're going towards.
Last week, thanks.
Doesn't matter,
SMU.
they won.
I know, triple.
I know. I took that live line.
The triple.
I was so happy.
Triple overtime.
I took them at like plus 10.5 live line because I wasn't able to bet before the game because I was coaching. And I got on and I texted Ben. I'm like, I just took them at plus 10.5.
Yep.
They stormed back.
Yeah,
I
they
love
He
it.
didn't text me.
Dude,
What are you doing, man? So what do you think,
dude,
Matthew?
I texted the two brothers in
No, you didn't.
our thing,
No,
and
you
he
didn't.
never answered
No, you
except
didn't.
today. Except to tell me he used the word "rue" wrong. It's the only time when you want to pick someone out for
No.
being stupid.
No, I didn't get that message.
I will sext you from here on out.
That's no.
What do you think about the game, though?
I agree. I like Temple plus 4.5. But with that, you got to take money line. You got
Sprinkle it?
You got to sprinkle it, yeah. You know, a little,
You have
fugaza.
to. If you're gonna take,
Vidivum.
if you're gonna take them, you have to sprinkle the money line. I'm
And
sorry.
Sprinkle the money line, put the plus 4.5
You
in
might
a
as well just
parlay.
sprinkle the money line.
Yeah, put the 4.5
Let
in
me
a
see
parlay.
over under.
If
50.
the line keeps moving like it has been, you have
50.
to sprinkle.
Over under's 50.
Yeah,
You have to sprinkle it.
I don't know about that. I think it actually stays under. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Wait, I can't wait for UCF to play Temple. I hate Temple.
UCF stinks.
Yeah, I'm right. Memphis and SMU are both in the same bracket of the AAC. They're waiting for each other, man.
We'll see. They might be out of the rankings after this week, though.
Who?
Memphis. They lose. They're
Well,
out of the
true.
rankings. Temple might jump in.
Dude, this conference of AAC is not bad at all.
No.
SMU, Memphis, Tulane, Navy, Houston, Tulsa. Just imagine if they got UCF and moved them in there.
Yeah.
That would be insane.
But yeah, I like Temple. Let's go Temple.
Oh man, I can't. This game's a weird game, but I can't see. I see Memphis rolling.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm saying it's gonna be a big matchup. Dude, college game day might go to it if it's at SMU. If it's Memphis at SMU, they will go to it.
Only if Memphis is still ranked.
But next week they're probably gonna be at Penn State. I think Michigan, Penn State. They're gonna go to Penn State.
They could have went to Iowa.
They're not
this
gonna
week.
go.
No.
They're not gonna go to SMU Memphis.
No, not when you have Florida.
No, that's true.
Yeah, LSU. Yeah, no.
You're right.
But next week I could see it.
Yeah.
Michigan, Penn State at Penn State.
Or Ohio State, Penn State at Penn State.
Barstool's going to Penn State too next week.
Okay.
So it's gonna be crazy, eh?
Yep. Quick 12:30 game I want to hit on. Duke minus 17.5 going to they're at home against Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech has still yet to cover a spread this year.
Oh, I think I wrote to. Yeah, 17.5. I took Duke.
I like Duke at
I'm taking
17.5. I'm going to roll with Georgia Tech not
only
covering
scored
a
2
spread.
points against Temple.
Until Georgia Tech covers a spread, I'm going to keep taking whoever they're playing with the spread. Plain and simple. So Duke minus 17.5. Good sprinkle there. Good parlay booster there. Maybe throw them, Georgia. Little Temple action in there. But yeah, I just want to throw that one out there for people since Georgia Tech has yet to cover a spread this season.
That's actually a good game to talk about too. And then Indiana. Yeah. Indiana, also another game that's not ranked, but another game at the same time.
They're going
They're 28-point favorite against
Rutgers.
Rutgers.
Rutgers stinks. Rutgers is horrible. They win the first game of
That's
the
a
year.
lot of points, though. 28
It is a lot of points.
against Indiana.
But they win the first game of the year, and then they lose every
I'm
single game.
going to do something that I probably will get. I'll lose money, but I'm going to take Rutgers plus 28 here.
I would not even touch it.
I'm going to do it. They're going to score 21 points.
No, they're not.
Their quarterback's going to get knocked out by the offensive lineman.
Possible. But, yeah, we'll see.
And
I wouldn't.
they're going to win me some money.
I wouldn't touch that.
So, but yeah, I mean those are, I mean I honestly love the those non-ranked games, like Maryland Purdue also.
Purdue's the school came out and said Purdue students aren't allowed to bet on Purdue sports anymore. Do you see that?
No.
It's all over Twitter. Purdue students are not allowed to bet on Purdue sports. Who do you say they're playing?
Maryland.
Hammer Maryland. Purdue can't even bet on their own team. How are you supposed to do school spirit? Bet on your team. Go out and root for them. Now there's no reason to go to Purdue football games.
Purdue's not playing well at all this year.
Yeah. Carson Edwards is gone from the basketball team. What's the point of the basketball games now? You know?
Also, another game that we should just throw at real quick: Mississippi State -7 at Tennessee.
I really like Mississippi State.
-7 at Tennessee.
Yeah, I really like Mississippi State.
Tennessee
there.
sucks. They looked good last week at the first 5 minutes, and after that, they
Yeah, exactly.
blew it.
Yeah, Tennessee I think stinks.
So a couple of 12 o'clock games to look at.
Yeah,
Georgia
just
Tech, Duke
random.
again, just to mention again.
They're a 12:30 game, prime time.
And then we jump to 3:30
Yep.
on the ACC network though, so not a lot of people aren't gonna be able to watch it. That sucks.
I mean, dude, you have Oklahoma, Texas.
All right, so let's jump to the next one. Number 1 in the nation, Alabama,
Rightfully deserved.
traveling to Texas A&M, number 24.
Bama,
16.5 point
Bama,
favorite here.
Bama.
That's a lot of points.
All of them.
17's a football.
Give me
number.
all the points.
That's a lot.
A&M is
I like the half.
horrible.
I forget what. I think the half was 8.
Texas
8.5.
A&M is horrible. They stink. I understand they're at home. The last time they were at home, I went against them, and they didn't fail me. They stink.
They lost to Auburn at home.
Yeah, they stink. And they made Auburn a dog that game.
Yeah, I
Auburn was a
that.
3.5 dog. That was my lock 2 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks ago, whatever
They
it was.
barely beat Arkansas at home.
Yeah, A&M stinks. They should not be in the rankings. They're in the rankings because they're Texas A&M. Other than that, there's no reason for them to be in the rankings. I love Alabama in this.
I think Alabama's defense needs to step it up.
This
So,
is a great game to step it up.
this is a big game because they don't play anyone good for a while.
Kellen Mond is trash.
I think that was one of the topics of conversation. Yeah, I mean, they have Tennessee next week, Arkansas a weekend after that, and then they have LSU again. But listen to this. Tennessee, Arkansas, LSU, huge game. Then Mississippi State, Western Carolina. Like what? And then Auburn.
Yeah, I mean, I love Alabama in this game. Matthew, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Unfortunately, I like Alabama -17. I don't really see Texas A&M putting up much of a fight, and over 61. The line's over or 61.
I
it
could
is,
see that hitting.
and I like the over. So
Yeah.
instead of me betting on that, I'm just gonna take the over.
Just the over? All right,
Just
fair
the
enough.
over.
Fair enough. We already talked about
3:30.
Clemson. Trevor Lawrence, man, he really got to figure
Yeah,
it
good
out.
thing we got that Clemson game out. That was boring.
Yeah.
All right, next game we're gonna jump to. This is actually a really big game. Michigan State is traveling to Wisconsin. Wisconsin could be 6-0 for like the first time in
A long time.
a good amount of time. Michigan State could get their season back online
Mm-hmm.
with a win. If they have 3 losses here, it's slim pickings.
Oh, they're done.
It's slim pickings. You're not going to get in the Big Ten Conference Championship game.
I actually like Michigan State plus the points.
I do too.
Plus the
I'm with
10
you
and a
on that.
half.
I'm
And
with you.
The over-under at 40 and a half is pretty tempting for the under.
But that's the thing though, like
The under's pretty
the under
tempting.
when you look at that number, you got to say to yourself, how does Wisconsin score running the ball?
That's
Will Michigan State give up 2 touchdowns on the ground? That's what you have to honestly think about.
yeah, they'll give up.
That's what you have to think about.
No, I
when you
agree.
look at this. Because-
Wisconsin, their whole game plan is run,
well,
run,
of course,
run.
yeah.
I think their running back had 5 touchdowns last week. Something ridiculous.
Yeah, 4 rushing, 1 catching.
Yeah. Kid's got 12 touchdowns rushing this season on 103 carries.
Yeah, it's just outrageous.
But I think Michigan State's defense will hold up. I don't think they win the game, but I think they cover the 10 and a half. What you got?
So you're both wrong. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay.
Wisconsin, take them, 10.5, and the over at 40.5.
You do like the over.
Because they're gonna roll Michigan State like they rolled Michigan.
Ballsy.
Interesting.
It's not ballsy. It's just knowledge. It's smart. What you do to one school in Michigan, you need to do the same.
Fair enough.
And they're home
Fair enough.
against Michigan State.
Yes, against Michigan State.
And they had a bad week last week.
They did.
So they're going to recover. And they're going to do it. So listen.
They didn't have a bad week last week, Wisconsin.
Yes, they did.
Their running back had 5 touchdowns.
Wait, who did they play last week?
They had an
It was
easy
2
team.
weeks ago.
They had an easy team.
It
last
was
week.
2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
Kent State. That's
That
not a
doesn't
football
count.
game.
It was the week before.
That's not a
that.
football game.
I know Kent State.
That's a
You're right.
scrimmage.
It was the week before
Yeah,
that.
it's Northwestern, yeah.
Because I loved
Kent State doesn't count.
Wisconsin in that. That screwed me.
Yeah, that's not a football game, Kent State. But you get what I meant.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Interesting. ASU.
All right, 3:30 game. Washington State travels to ASU. ASU is
Is that-
only a 1-point favorite.
Oh, here to pick them.
I have a bet at pick 'em too. I like Arizona State here.
I'm going off the FanDuel app.
Okay, that's
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
I like Washington State in this game.
I don't.
I don't think ASU's got the offense.
I think they both tie.
Ooh.
Impossible.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
They're gonna go out there, have fun, and just tie.
Yeah, it's just, let's play. Participation trophies.
All right, we're ending this podcast right now.
All right, at a
We're
pick
never
'em.
doing anything.
At a pick 'em, I like Arizona State
Oh.
at home.
I like the home team.
I like the home team, but I do think they tie.
I don't think Washington
I think
State's
this line
that
is
good.
telling me Washington State
How?
because of the line.
No, it's literally telling you Arizona State.
No, it's saying because Arizona State's home, they just get a point. You automatically get 3 points for being home.
That's false to pick 'em.
Again, so they're saying is
Washington State might win by 3. But no, I like Arizona State.
It's gonna be
I
nice
think-
and warm. You know, nice
I think
beautiful
Washington's gonna come out
day.
and just toss the pigskin around a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that's their game plan, so yeah, they're gonna do that. They throw.
All right, that game's boring. Let's move on. Louisville
I would say
traveling
it's gonna
to
be
Wake Forest.
boring.
Wake Forest is now ranked.
My lock of the week.
Wake Forest is -7.
My lock of the week is
What are
Wake
you taking?
Forest.
Oh, you're taking Wake Forest?
Yep.
They're a good squad.
My lock of the week is Wake Forest. This week, I think they're just a better team than Louisville, plain and simple. And then this is 7:30 game. Wake Forest at home. Yeah, that's my lock. 7 points. Lock it in. There it is.
Ballsy, Benjamin, ballsy. Guess
7:30.
what?
He
We get
jumped
to be
again.
my lock of the week now.
He jumped again.
We're gonna be my lock of the week now.
What's that?
Penn State -3.5. I don't see Penn State all of a sudden. I know it's hard to play at Iowa, but I can see Iowa's not good.
Iowa's offense is horrible.
I can't see Penn State not going in there at least winning by a touchdown.
I agree. I really like Penn State. Actually, this is one of your locks I actually like.
Oh, Benjamin.
No, I think they win by at least
Oh.
7.
Oh,
I think they win by at least 7 here. I don't think Iowa just doesn't have a good
Get
offense.
this. No, get this. I have a kid on my soccer team. His name's Ben. But that's
Oh.
it. It's not Benjamin. Like, why would you name your kid Ben, but not Benjamin?
I bet you his name is Benjamin.
No, it's not. I've asked. I've screamed Benjamin because I'm so proper. And the dad's like, it's not Benjamin. I'm like, then why'd you name him Ben? That's like saying naming the kid Dan, but not Daniel. Like, that'd be weird. His name's just Dan.
Yeah,
Makes no sense. It's Daniel.
fair enough. You also skipped
Like, that's like if you were just mad. Mom and dad forgot the H-E-W. They were just so stoned off their mind, they forgot the H-E-W in Matthew. Makes no sense. But whatever. I don't care.
You
Anyway.
skipped a ranked game at 4, by the way.
What game? I'm just going off.
Baylor, Texas Tech. Yeah, dude, don't go off of that. They're just throwing
not even
all
up
over the
here.
place. Baylor's 22, so.
Minus 22-point favorite?
No. Baylor's -11 at home against Texas Tech.
I have it written down here.
I
It's
love Baylor at home. Baylor is a different animal at home. I think they cover the 11 points,
I see Baylor going 6-0 this week.
and I think it goes over 58.
Baylor's
I think there's going to be a lot of
going
points.
6-0.
I think there's going to be a lot of points scored, and I like Baylor -11.
I see Baylor 6-0. 6-0.
Matthew?
The rapist of Baylor.
Wow.
It's true. That's why our Braz is gone coaching German football.
Shut up.
Wow.
Shut up.
Alrighty then. Did you ever think before you speak?
No.
No, he's an idiot.
Wow. God bless.
Somebody's got to bless him.
'Cause God ain't.
What do you think? Baylor 11, over under 58.
Wow.
Love Baylor at home.
Mine that 11 points is a lot.
It's not that much.
I'm gonna take Texas Tech plus 11, but Baylor will still win.
What do you think about the over under though?
Give me a sec.
58 points.
Under.
Oh, under. I think there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game.
Under 58.
I think that one you're going to be wrong on this week.
I don't think so.
I do.
I don't.
I think I'm going to take your crown as the over under king
Didn't
this
Texas
week.
Tech just beat Oklahoma State?
Yeah, but Oklahoma State's
But they
garbage.
put up like 60 points?
Yeah.
I agree
Baylor's
with that.
defense is a lot better.
Baylor at home though.
Baylor at home is different. Bear.
Get it? I got it.
Ha!
Because they're the Baylor Bears. Got it.
They're just a different bear at home.
Yeah, they are.
So-
Yeah, they are.
Like the Lady Bears. They're just different at home. On
sure.
the road, they're not.
On
good.
that note.
Alright. Let's move on. We're moving into 7 o'clock games.
We've been there.
Just to let everyone know. USC plus 10.5. Probably the biggest game of the day, realistically. Because this is like a historic game. Traveling to Notre Dame.
Fighting Irish. Fighting Irish. Fighting Irish.
Flying
Fighting
Irish.
Irish. -11.
Fighting Irish.
I like Notre Dame at -11. I don't
You
know.
gotta be so
I think
rude.
Notre Dame is on fire. After that Georgia game, I think they just hit like a different gear. They're on fire, bro.
Oh, because I told you to take them
When?
against Virginia, and you listened to someone else.
First of all.
Nah, I don't want to hear it.
Listen to me, I think.
No, he didn't.
Weird. I'm not gonna. Why would I ever listen to my younger brother?
Because he's a liar.
He's
I'm a liar. I just told you.
He's a non-truther.
Compulsive
I'm the most
non-truther.
honest person on
You're a
the three of
compulsive
us.
liar.
Just a non-truther.
Like if you were Pinocchio, your nose would be the length of the United States of America.
That would be impressive.
You're a compulsive liar.
That's an
There
outrageous
was a
comment.
disease for it. You would have that disease. All right, what do you think about this game?
I've been on Notre Dame the whole season.
Yeah, I've been.
Notre Dame.
You want a biscuit?
11.
Just a great ribbon. So he likes Notre Dame. So there's that. He likes Notre Dame.
You want some chips? I got some chips here. You want a fruit snack, buddy? You want a little fruit snack?
What is that from? You want a biscuit? Is that from the show that John Anthony used to watch, Home for Imaginary Friends? Want a biscuit?
No. Maybe it might have been.
I think it is.
You want a fruit snack, little fatty?
Bro,
Enough.
have you looked at yourself in the mirror?
No one knows.
Well, I'll send him a picture.
Fair enough. Twitter.
Something hard.
Twitter.
Just continue, you fat whale.
Game of the week. College game day.
College game day. Florida plus 13.5 at LSU.
Death Valley.
Oh my lord.
Death Valley.
I'm taking LSU.
Missinelli was talking
Damn it.
today.
LSU
Missinelli was talking
two-touchdown
today,
favorite.
and he actually really likes Florida
That's
in this
stupid.
game, and I disagree with him. I think LSU they're really good.
Dude, all
They're
I
really
want you to
good.
know about Mike Missinelli, great guy. Fun to listen to. He literally went like 0-6 1 week in college
He did,
football
he
picks.
did, he did.
It was really bad.
He did.
Brian Westbrook went 5-1, and Mike Missinelli got every single game wrong.
Yeah, even Tyrone said that that's a little audacious. LSU wins this by 2 touchdowns easy, I think. I think LSU is just a more superior football team. Florida had a good win last week, don't get me wrong, against Auburn. But they're not in the swamp.
Dude,
They're in Death Valley.
I could have put a team together to beat Auburn if that quarterback's going to throw the ball like that.
Yeah, last week wasn't good.
And I told you guys, he doesn't throw the ball well. He had one good week, and look what happens. The next week, throws 3
Mm-hmm.
stupid balls.
2 of those picks were really bad.
It's called being a freshman.
Yeah, but I love LSU at the 13.5 in this week. Matthew?
I also like LSU at 13.5. They're rolling.
LSU, there it is. Daniel's a loser. Plain and simple. Move on to the next game.
Next game is Utah. Oh my god. Minus 14.5 to Oregon State. That's a lot of points on the road.
There's a lot of points. Utah screwed me last week. I'm not even going to touch Utah ever again. Never touching Utah again, but I do think Utah covers this. I'm saying I'm not going to bet on it, but I think they cover
They're
it.
not going to cover on the road now.
Oregon State's not good.
They can at home. They're different. They're a different beaver.
No, that's October. Oklahoma State.
Well, it is October.
Oregon State at home's a different
The month
beaver.
we're in.
Yeah.
They're a different beaver.
Okay, cool.
They're a different beaver. I know, but the way you said it, they're a different beaver. You said it so weird.
That's fine.
They're a different beaver.
I love doing this.
Utah rolls them.
They're a different beaver.
That's fine.
Why do you keep saying that?
Doesn't
we
matter.
get it. They're a different beaver.
They're a different freaking beaver.
It doesn't matter.
What do you want, the hedgehog
But
come on out?
there's no reason to touch this game.
Oh, I'm not gonna touch it. With
Oh, I would touch it.
Where you
Utah, touch it, grab it, feel it.
Utah.
Yeah.
Where's your lock of the week?
His lock of the week is Hawaii to cover against Boise State.
No, it's not.
No chance. They're not on the island.
They're
Dude,
not.
Hawaii actually did look good.
Destroyed Nevada.
They were
at
they
Nevada.
were inland last week,
at
right?
Nevada. They destroyed
They
them.
destroyed Nevada.
It was like 73-1.
54-3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I took Nevada too because Hawaii was inland.
Yeah.
I'm taking Hawaii in this game to cover.
I like Boise State.
Yeah.
I like
Dude,
on the blue. On
what-
the blue.
What's there in Hawaii? Water.
Thank you, Daniel.
And they surf.
Please
They're
tell
gonna
everyone else.
surf
On the blue turf.
on the blue turf over the
Wow.
Broncos.
Wow. That's a good little thing right
I know,
there. That
right?
was good. How long did that take you to think of
The
that?
flying rainbows.
That's what Daniel
The
is.
Rainbow Warriors
That's what Daniel is. A flying
are gonna come
rainbow.
through.
No, Boise State. Boise State. Boise State. They're going to cover. They'll win by 14. They'll win by 14. They'll cover by the half point. They'll win by 14.
It's Hawaii.
Hawaii. Not on the island.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
All right. So I'm just gonna list 3 games that people should really look at.
Oh, Mortar Lock?
Hold on, Matt. You could do your more luck later because we both did ours.
All
All right. So Tulsa game.
No, I didn't. I have more
Hold on,
locks to talk
hold on.
about.
I have a couple games here.
I have more locks to talk
Let
about.
him go then.
All right.
While
Let you go,
look it up.
Matthew. You go.
Okay, so here we go.
Little buddy.
So I've actually been very good on my mortar locks as
You
well.
suck.
Yeah? 32 and 18. What are you?
Not good.
9 and 73? That's what I
Might
thought.
be.
Mortar locks of the week. So 12 o'clock. Toledo versus Bowling Green.
I like that.
I like Toledo at minus 26.
I do too.
Take Toledo minus 26.
I was actually gonna talk about that. That was one of
I
my
don't
locks.
care. I really don't
That's one
care.
of my locks.
Again, Saturday, 6 o'clock. UAB going to UTEP.
UAB blew me last week.
University of Texas, sorry, I have San Antonio. Minus 12.5. Take UAB. I like UAB. Last lock of the week. Nebraska going into Minnesota. Minnesota's a 7.5 point favorite. Take Minnesota. Those are Matthew's 3 locks of the week.
I like it. I like it. 2 really random games.
That's what they've opened. SMU started it, though.
That's true. That is true.
So 2 random leaks. We go for the win. Go for the kill.
With the Zalas.
Go for the kill.
All right, let's actually get real here. All right, that's just nonsense. First of all, Kentucky honoring the big quarterback Lorenzo.
Big lefty.
They're gonna win by a touchdown over Arkansas.
It is a touchdown.
Book it. 6.5.
7.
6.5. Had it written down. Did it change?
Yep.
Still
7.
take them. That people
I
know.
tease it back down to a 6.5.
People know. People are listening. They listen to me. Iowa State.
Why?
Iowa State traveling to West Virginia. West Virginia plus 10.5. Ole Miss traveling to Missouri. Missouri does not have Kelly Bryant. Take Ole Miss plus 12. What else is there? Oh, Navy traveling to Tulsa. Take Tulsa plus 1. The Golden Hurricane is gonna.
I like Navy.
It's gonna sweep up all the boats
I like Navy.
of Navy. They're gonna sweep up all the
You
boats.
know, I'm gonna write that down. Navy minus 1.
Add it.
It actually was Tulsa minus 1 too, I believe. It
I was
moved.
telling you something.
All right.
Those are my games that it's easy money. It's like
He LeBron'd. If anybody was wondering what those noises were, that was a LeBron.
That was brutal.
Wasn't good.
also like Fresno State minus. Oh no, I like Air Force minus 3 over Fresno State.
Enough with the random game, bro.
Air Force is different animal at home. What are they called? The Thunderbirds? Falcons? They're Falcons, right? I don't know.
I think
Yeah,
they're
their
the
mascot
Falcons.
just
Yeah,
died,
the
a
Falcons
Falcon.
just passed, yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
I don't know.
Actually, they're the Electric Shock.
I don't get that.
Whatever.
Got
Listen
a
up.
lightning bolt on their
Please listen to
helmet.
us on YouTube. You can get everything on Twitter.
Sad.
Follow us at
Sad.
TBC Podcast 215. Again, you can get all the information there. Please follow, like us, and comment. Let us know how we're doing.
Instagram coming soon.
Instagram comes soon after we get sponsored. Thank you, everyone. See ya.
Safe.